Three, two, one.
Hello, my name is Patricia.
Hi there, Patricia. My name's Cameron.
How are you doing today, Cameron?
I'm doing all right. It's been okay so far. Had a long day, I guess you could say.
Okay, and how was your weekend? Was that good?
Weekend was definitely more enjoyable, I guess. But happy to be back at work. And that's all I can really ask for, honestly.
Right. Okay, well, let's get started.
Okay.
First, I just want to thank you for your time.
Okay, of course.
What we're going to do today is basically, I'm just going to ask you some basic questions about your current CRM system.
Right.
I just want to get more acquainted with your needs and what you're looking for.
Okay, of course.
Sounds good?
Sounds great to me.
All right, so just to better get acquainted, what are the goals for your company?
I guess our overall goals for our company is to achieve, I guess, as much productivity as possible. We want to be able to reach high growth and those high numbers.
Right.
Something else we also value, though, I guess, is communication, good employee relationship, and even customer relationships as well. So we want to achieve those things.
That's important. So for customer relationship, which CRM system are you currently using?
Oh, with current CRM system, we're actually using multiple systems. So we actually have more than one, actually. So we have quite a few, I guess you could say.
All right. And for how long have you been using that?
We've been using this system for about, I want to say 5 years, might be almost 6 years actually. So it's been some time that we've been using it.
A bit. Okay. And what capabilities do you normally look for in a CRM system?
What we currently look for is, I guess communication, like I said. The easy to use user interface for our employees. And I guess good security. We want great security inside a CRM system.
All right. So communication, security, and user friendliness.
Yes, bingo.
All right. What would you say that what's lacking in your current CRM system?
I guess what we're really lacking is, I couldn't put it on the tip of my tongue, but I would say, I guess, communication. That's one of the aspects where you listen.
Communication. All right. And then could you tell me how many people are using your CRM system?
I want to say, I don't know the exact number, but probably around 500 employees, might be 400, somewhere around there probably.
All right. And are you looking to expand that number?
Definitely looking to expand that number. We definitely want more growth in the company. Hopefully we can achieve, if it's sustainable, we want to, get more employees, get bigger and get larger, obviously, aside from the competitors.
All right. Okay. So we are looking to expand.
Definitely looking to expand.
And could you tell me what is the biggest problem that you foresee in switching to a new CRM system?
I guess one of the biggest problems, I would say there's actually two problems that we're kind of facing is I'm scared of that user interface. I told you we really value that, but if we switch to a new system, I'm scared that it might be tough to really comprehend or easy to use for employees because they're comfortable with the CRM system that they currently use right now.
Right.
Another thing I'm also scared of is security. With multiple systems, a security breach is extremely less likely than just having one system. It's like putting all your eggs in one basket. We don't want that to happen. So we want to try to avoid any security breach as possible and also create somewhat of an easy to use user interface.
Okay. Has training ever been a problem for you in the past?
Training's never been a big issue for us in the past. I would say that, we've kind of used to the current CRM systems that we use right now. So it hasn't been too hard. It just takes some time, but they get it down. That's what really matters.
Right. But to get acquainted with your multiple systems, as you mentioned, is more than one. How long would you say that takes for a normal person?
It does take around about a month to really kind of comprehend and really understand it. So it just takes some time.
That does take some time. A month. And do you foresee any problems related with new employees coming in, learning your current CRM system as there are multiple systems?
I think that it just takes some time, with multiple systems, kind of hard to use, kind of get used to it. But, we've been able to achieve those things, but it just, I guess, looking back on it, it just takes some time,
Right. Does the time that it takes you for your employees to get acquainted to a multiple system hinder your productivity?
I would say it kind of does hinder productivity, While it just takes some time to get it used to them, I guess that kind of takes away time from they could be selling or they could really be reaching out clients. So I would say, yes, it does just take some time away from that.
So if we could improve training and cut that time to, let's say, half, is that something that your company would value?
That's definitely something that we value. If we're able to find productivity or increase sales as much as possible, that would really benefit us. That's an end goal. Like I said, we want growth within our company. We really want to move forward and propel ourselves.
Right. And so multiple systems, there has been any time where you have had problems accessing data?
Yes, I would say there has been some instances where we've lost data.
Okay. Has that ever compromised relations with customers?
I would say not. I couldn't really think of a specific example off the top of my head, but I would assume that that reach of being unable to reach data has been hurt our relations with our clients, obviously.
Right, but has that limited data ever affected your performance or your sales pipeline?
I think it probably has affected us before. It's created a negative impact within. It just slows things down. Honestly, I would feel.
So, what would be the impact of a CRM system that shares all the data? How would that impact your company?
That would really be, I think, beneficial to us. Having that system that's usually easier to use or has all that data within one place. We're not having to go here, there, and a little bit of everywhere to really achieve that data and really gain it, get it back.
And another quick point that you mentioned was security. Has there ever been a breach of security before in the past?
There's never been a breach of security before in the past. With multiple systems, that kind of gets tougher, I guess you could say.
Right.
So instead of just having one system, to kind of attack, that we have multiple systems.
So what impact would it have to have a CRM system that is one system, but at the same time has that security component that you look for?
I guess that would be really beneficial, because we're kind of scared with one system, but if they're able to, I guess, defend against hackers or other people that might harm our system or look to use it towards any bad use, and that would be extremely beneficial for us.
Right. Could you tell me also, could you expand more if you ever had any problems, not with data this time, but like with accessibility?
Okay, so I guess accessibility has been kind of problems in aspect of just our employees trying to reach and get data, trying to achieve it. So I apply that towards the client or applies that towards different various things that they need to do for work. So it's been an issue, trying to get that data and organize it into one compiled source.
So would you think that accessibility has ever caused you to miss a deadline?
I think it definitely has caused us to miss this deadline before, with the time it takes to really kind of organize and understand it. It just takes time away from what they, the overall goal of the company and employees.
I'm sorry to hear that.
No, I understand. It does happen sometimes. That's why we're here today, right?
So if a CRM system would resolve that problem with accessibility, would that have a positive impact?
That definitely would have a positive impact for us. That's what we want in the end goal, is just to further growth and really move ourselves forward and propel ourselves towards that goal of achieving high productivity and higher profits in the end,
So if we could add the new capabilities that you mentioned, such as security, communication, user-friendliness, accessibility, all shared data, is that something that you would be interested in learning more about?
I don't know. That's definitely something to be interested in, By hearing those things, I feel like that would really benefit our company and, make us to the point where we want to be.
All right, so I tell you this. I'm going to create a demo for you to talk more about the CRM system.
Sounds good.
How about I show it to you next week, Tuesday at 12 p.m.?
That sounds absolutely great. Tuesday at 12 p.m.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. All right, sounds good to me.
All right. Well, thank you so much, Cameron. It was nice meeting you.
All right, thank you.